1775. Britain has just finished a war, and now it has a problem. It is broke. So Britain decides the American colonies should help pay the bill. But the colonists have a problem of their own. They do not want to pay taxes to a government where they have no representatives. And this argument is about to become a revolution. But how did 13 colonies go? From protesting taxes to declaring independence and defeating one of the world's most powerful empires? To find out, we have to go back. After the French and Indian War, Britain began taxing the colonies. The colonists were furious. Their argument was simple: no taxation without representation. Britain repealed the Stamp Act, but the conflict continued. In 1770, British soldiers fired on a crowd in Boston, killing 5 colonists. The event became known as the Boston Massacre. Then, in 1773, colonists threw tea into Boston Harbor to protest British taxes. Britain responded with the Intolerable Acts, punishing Massachusetts. Instead of stopping the protests, the laws pushed the colonies closer together. Then everything changed. In April 1775, British soldiers marched toward Concord to seize colonial supplies. Militia met them at Lexington. Shots were fired. The American Revolution had begun. George Washington became commander of the Continental Army. But the Americans had a huge problem. Britain had one of the most powerful militaries in the world. The Americans were outnumbered and poorly supplied. Then came another huge decision. On July 4th, 1776, Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence. The colonies were no longer simply protesting. They were declaring themselves a new country. But declaring independence was much easier than winning it. The British captured New York and forced Washington's army to retreat. Things looked terrible. Then Washington made a risky move. On Christmas night in 1776, he crossed the Delaware River and attacked Hessian soldiers at Trenton. The Americans won. The victory gave the Americans confidence. Then came a major turning point. In 1777, American forces defeated the British at Saratoga. This convinced France to support the Americans. French money, soldiers, weapons, and ships became extremely important. The war continued for years. Eventually, British General Cornwallis moved his army to Yorktown. Washington's army surrounded him while French ships blocked his escape. Cornwallis was trapped. On October 19, 1781, he surrendered. The war did not end immediately, but Britain realized continuing was too expensive. In 1783, Britain recognized American independence. So how did 13 colonies defeat the British Empire? It was not because America had the stronger army. It did not. The Americans survived by continuing to fight, adapting and gaining French support. What began as an argument over taxes became a fight for independence, and 13 colonies became a new nation. The United States of America,